got overheads, he's got jumps that are overheads, he's got overheads all over the place.
But at the same time, Takeda may as well not have armor in that matchup at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to come out in time. But going into this match, it looks like he's actually hiding his variation. So we're not sure if we're going to see him go to, like realistically, I think it's going to be Sorcerer or Summoner. But considering
I would think Summoner is a safer bet if that's what you're familiar with. But Sorcerer can definitely beat Takeda, especially when you put him in the corner. So we'll have to wait and see.
Well, plus, if you can get that armor off in the neutral, it has opted to go to Summoner, yeah. Has the orange spikes on him.
You don't scare me.
Okay, so we actually know these guys have trained together. As far as I'm aware, Nindo was actually the Summoner Quan that ran Storm through the matchup once. So, wow, that's a really good way to start things off with a clean jump-in punch into a big setup time. Oh wow, wake up NJP to get out of that. But Nindo showing a little bit of knowledge here, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think that was a really smart decision. Goes for the 50-50, makes it safe, and there's the armor going straight through. Nice, good stuff there.
I never expected that to work. So really good stuff to Storm to get that reverse line in time, but does eat the jumping punch. This is going to be Vortex time.
I'm really not sure what Storm tried to do there. He just kind of challenged the jump way too late, ate a full jump in because of it.
Oh, catch some jumping. This will no doubt be a confirm. There's the trance again. Bat summon. Now, restand or damage? What do you think?
Definitely a restand. I mean, that goes into a 50-50. And it was meterless there. The combo wouldn't have killed, but if he can restand it and get a 50-50, he has no bar, so he may as well have just gone for a safer option. And there we go. That's that poke. I mean, that's a really good poke against Quan Chi, but again, when you get it wrong, you will get uppercut via trouble. Oh, that's something I wanted to point out when you were talking about how Summoner Quan Chi doesn't have that great defense. We do see Summoner Quans opt to go to very unorthodox styles of defense in place of it. You know, wake up NJP, down twos, like all sorts of stuff you don't typically see aside from Quan Chi. Now, what Storm needs to try and do is he needs to understand that he has more range than Quan Chi does. He finds himself getting hit on just that's the hard to blockable. Wow! Nindo's showing a lot of bravery right now. Hard knockdown. This is bad for Storm. Very bad. Block string, and that's just complete death. Now, earlier on, we were talking to Storm about this matchup, and we were trying to look into Nindo a little bit and find out more about him. We said to Storm, Tucker was trying to tell him, do be careful. He has knowledge on Quan Chi, knows what he's doing, and Storm replied with, "I'm not worried, to be honest." Now, the problem is...
He's now a game down.
The problem is, Storm kind of, in a lot of ways, kind of just gave himself to Nindo there. Like, he was basically spacing a lot of things wrong. You could tell he was trying to just stand out of range of certain attacks and then challenge it. But he was, like, ever so slightly too close. So when he found himself in that situation, he just ate, like, a full jumping punch. And I'm like, why would you get hit by that? Because he's ever so slightly too close. He must have thought he was at a safe range, but he basically just got caught out too many times. Shiro Ryu can command the pace of the matchup really well. It's just that when he actually got the hard knockdown, he got hit by, again, really unorthodox, risky stuff that did work for him.
But that's what makes me sort of think as the set goes on, because right now, that's one game in a set of best of 3, right? And a best of 5 even. So, first to 3 games, that's one game. And you've already shown that when you're on the offense, your execution's on point, you know the mix-ups. But when you're on the back foot, you opt to go for that really janky, unorthodox defense, which, in a situation like this, that can be abused big time. If you show the opponent, this is how I try to get out of it. Things that don't work, like that is going to play a big part.
Oh,
stuff like that random sky
risky
drop.
Sky drop. I mean, that stuff is really unsafe, and it did work out for him. He's very fortunate it worked, but normally that's a Hail Mary and a half. Amazing block there from Storm.
Showing some signs of life. Actually starts some blocking some of these 50-50s. Storm gets that block pressure. Meterbone Kunai gets some blocking.
Yep, and that's just going to build meter all day. Gets the overhead into the low. Good block there from Nindo. Tries to go for, I do believe that was a back 2. Standing 2, that must have been a back 2 attempt, which didn't quite come out. Back to the corner. Oh wow, gets a jump back punch. Good read from Nindo. Gets him into the trance. There's the hard to blockable stuff again. Low overhead. Is he going to loop it back in? There we go. There's the reset. And he blocks again. Amazing block. And they're standing 4-4.
Oh,
no way.
Big
Unfortunately, drops the combo. Oh, no, he catches him with the back end of that string. Tries to NJP, but I think Storm committing to the early part of it just to get him in the corner. And there's the meter burn just to reposition him. Goes to the meter burn Kunai.
Speaking of getting him into the corner, goes to the meter burn whip just to reverse position, but has himself in the corner again. Nindo showing some good patience here, just blocking everything. Oh no, doesn't block the low though. That's going to be chip right there. Death! And just like that, Storm takes the next game. Now, the strong difference there was he didn't put himself at a range to be eaten alive by the Summoner Quan range, and at the same time, he was poking in a situation where he knows that Nindo's going to try and jump or press a button. Those preemptive forward 1-2-4s, where the 2 command so much of the screen. I mean, that's exactly why he went for that, to catch the jumps, to catch the jump towards, to catch the button presses, to catch the backdash. It caught everything. And when he knocked him down, meter burn kunais. Quan has to just hold that mix-up. So exactly there, Storm
understood the ranges he should be at, and when he landed the offense, he made it count all the time. I mean, right there, Nindo didn't have a chance to get a single thing going, and that's exactly how you play that matchup.
One thing perhaps I've seen Nindo keep an eye out for is whiff punishing with Meteor Burn Trance, perhaps. If we see him whiffing these back twos or forward ones and they miss,
It's definitely possible.
Before it's time to block the, you know, the one and no, the 2 and 4 section of that string, get that trance out, Pete.
Good block, has to spend a bar, and there's the armor once again. That first hit's going to go to Storm. Now, unfortunately, there is no bar on the side of Nindo, so he's going to have to just hold any mix-up that comes his way. Wow, the throw tech actually built him enough bar right there for 2%. Oh, that was the NJP whiff punish attempt, but unfortunately just a little bit too late. Good blocks from Nindo, though. Tries to counter poke, but I think he wasn't quite ready. Once again, nice conversion there from Storm.
I love the reactions. I love the reaction seeing they're both in the air. Teleport's guaranteed, wonderful stuff. But Nindo, again, just chipping his life away bit by bit.
Oh, wow, that is one of the many reasons why Skydrop is a build, ladies and gentlemen. It just doesn't have a hitbox on it.
It's just one of the worst moves in the game, like without a doubt. Like meterless regular Skydrop is just a terrible move.
But the thing is, if you know that move is bad, why are you using it? That's the kind of thing I'm going by. But he has got 2 bars, he has got him in the corner. This is bad.
This is bad, I think you'll find.
Oh, hard knockdown. Here comes Puggles. Hard to blockable once again.
Now, can you go for big damage here or another rep of that?
Oh, once again, that's just some matchup familiarity right there.
He has a full life bar to deal with though. Nindo did opt to break, but not quite sure at what cost. I mean, does catch him like that? That's going to be chunky damage. Does it be hard knockdown? No, just goes for just pure damage here.
Oh, very unfortunate pause right there.
There's the Meat Bone Canoe setup. Tries to bait something out of him. Oh, catches him. Could have converted to bigger damage, but unfortunately doesn't quite get it in time. Catches him pressing buttons again.
Oh, nice conversion. Now, this is a bad situation right now. Meteor Burn Kunai, there's the pressure. He's going to have to end it right there. Goes for the overhead. That's -6.
Oh, there's like 50-50. Good stuff from Nindo. Can we talk about how good Nindo's blocks are right now, though?
Well, the thing is, at the same time, Storm really isn't throwing out any kind of high overhead or low. It's just pure up mid pressure. But he is not pressing buttons, which is where the good defense is coming from.
Oh, no. Catches him trying to... I mean, that's something Storm will have to hold back on. If you whiff the teleport, you ain't pressing buttons on landing, especially if he does the same thing.
And there's the mix-up again. Puggles is going to disappear, so he's going to have to go for a mix-up without it. Oh, drops the follow-up.
Finishing things off. Storm, oh no, wastes the bar. Oh, does it again. But Nindo again with the good blocks. Trying to bait out button presses perhaps, but again, you're putting yourself in a negative situation against a character with 50-50s.
Oh no, the rune is really unsafe, but unpunished there. Storm's going to pay for that one.
Well, normally you hesitate and think he's going to meter burn it, but he had no bar available. Oh, this could be the start of another Storm's token comeback.
Hey, Storm's got meter. He's got bar.
Oh, there it is.
Oh no, how does that hit? Storm's caught sleeping. Lets the Skydrop work.
How unfortunate.
That's quite interesting.
I think Quan kind of summed it up for us.
How unfortunate. So, all right, so Nindo finds himself one game away from potentially moving into the semi-finals. We're going to fight off against Foxy Grandpa. But again, so Storm...
We've got a good set right here.
We have got a really good set right now, but basically what's going on here is Storm is making a couple of little mistakes. So in the second game, Storm made no mistakes. He stayed on the entire time. He played the matchup perfectly. However, in that next game, he made some substantial errors that just gave... Not only did it let Nindo out of the pressure, but those errors led to being punished. And it was the punishes that kept him in, and that was what won the rounds for Nindo there, was that Nindo would capitalize on an error made by Storm and would then keep him in the Summoner Vortex basically the entire time. So I think Storm, again, he just needs to make, I guess, to be honest, make some better plays and tighten it up.
Well, we are seeing Nindo opt to go for the Skydrop on predictions of those strings that are normally giving him so much problems, but instant NJP returns to Quan with what Quan loves doing to everyone else.
Hey, Takeda's another character that's got a good neutral jump punch. Meteor Burn Kunai, there we go, tries to backdash, cannot backdash that.
Oh no, commits to the full string, that'll be a full jump in into corner. This is going to be really bad for Storm.
Oh, and there comes the big damage, big damage.
Yeah, we're going to go into the 60% right here if he doesn't break. Actually, he has no breaker at all. Oh, 60% damage, disgusting stuff, good block from Storm.
Wow,
what
match
a round.
point from Nindo. And that's the summoner damage he gets, and he guessed wrong. But unfortunately, that started because Storm poked with back 3. If you're going to poke at Quan, I would always suggest poking at him with the 2-4. It just covers so much more range. Big damage here.
Oh wow, really good read from Storm there. That was just a beautiful round 1 from Nindo though. I mean, in general, he's just playing so well today.
Another wake-up neutral jump punch though from Nindo, playing a little bit ropey. And I think in that situation, I agree with trying to backdash or something. I mean, why even get hit and build in more bar? I mean, if Nindo can just get straight into the next round with the bar, with full health. Oh wow, really good read from Nindo to go to a close room, but even then, Storm scouring it out and going for the block. Oh wow! Very surprised that Nindo opted to go for that, considering how unsafe it was though. There's the bar. That was a nice read there from Storm, getting the
NJP. I think Storm has just turned into a bit of a psychic for us right now. I mean, these reads are on point. Big damage again, 30%. Not bad at all. Catches him. Oh, pressing buttons again. That could have been the game. Skydrop again. Works. Wow, okay. So Nindo is getting some really good situations. Tries to wake up, jump, eats the full jump in. Oh! I don't think I've seen Skydrop work as a move as much in Mortal Kombat X as a whole game than I have in this one set. I have seen more Skydrops work in this set than I've ever seen them hit in the entire game's lifespan of 8 months. I do not know what's going on, but Storm is going to take the next game. So this is going to come down to another 3-2 set. But once again, how did Storm win that set? He made good reads, but when he landed the hit, he didn't let Nindo breathe. He didn't make any of the little mistakes that gives Nindo that room to then go in for something like. But he did it on a game that started with a horrendous round one for him. Like Nindo was just all over him. Got that chunky 60% damage, 1-bar combo.
That's all about that big damage with the big damage with Summoner. But he is going to go straight back into Summoner again. So we are not going to see a Sorcerer from Nindo. But to be honest, if his Summoner is clearly this good, why change? If this is your comfort zone and it's winning,
it's going to go down to 3-2 anyway. I mean, it's clearly not a bad character for him. I mean, it's just a good back and forth set. I mean, this is kind of what you want to see in Week 8, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Because Storm's really qualified. Nindo's playing for money. You know, they're both playing for money at the end of the day. But you know, Storm has that that chance in his pocket. But you know, you don't want to go into the Season 2 finals, you know, with a round 1 loss on your card. Now, Storm isn't going to get the full combo off that forward one, but he is going to grab the first hit, which is really good. Taking the first hit away from Quan makes him much more unsafe. Not necessarily in Summoner, but he hasn't got the luxury of the Meter Burn rune. Although, speaking of that, he has got 2 bars right now. And there's the pressure once again. See Storm's delaying. I think he's trying to bait out Skydrop now, but oh no, that's going to be a really good round 1 for Storm. Is that another flawless victory? Wow.
That was destruction
back
right there.
games, the flawless victories.
That was destruction right there.
Round 2.
But Nindo has 2 bars, approaching a third. Big damage available.
Now that was actually really risky because that takes so long to recover, the air skull.
There's the armor again, has to break. Expensive for Nindo. Really nice confirm though.
Good conversion now, the down 1. Oh, and he guesses wrong. Goes for the slightly less damaging version.
Oh no, that drop could really haunt him though. No confirm.
Interesting round right now. Another drop.
Wow. This round is a bit of a mess right now.
Oh, and that's one of the problems. You cannot whiff the Cicada because you will get chewed up. Oh, big damage. And there you go, match point, both players.
Final
I mean, Storm does seem to struggle against Quan Chi in general, but again, do you think that's a matchup thing, or do you think that's just unfamiliarity? He clearly knows.
I think Storm sometimes goes a little bit too crazy.
There's all the blocks.
Oh, clean jump. Here we go. Is he going to go for the knockdown? Hard knockdown. Meter Burn Kunai. And no one blocks that. No one's blocking that.
Or with the full string. No, that could have been quite big for Nindo. Dare I say it, maybe Skydrop with punish would have been quite nice.
And he's going to get the trance. He could totally pull this back. Gets another 50-50. He's not going to drop the combo. He's going to loop it straight back into itself once again.
Well, there's no way that Storm's just going to have a breaker. Oh no, another drop. Oh no. Oh no, he bet it all on that. Nindo bet it all on that 50-50.
But that was guaranteed. He didn't have to. He didn't have to bet it.
That's chip.
He didn't have to bet it in that situation. Unfortunately, Storm is going to move on, but Storm, the master of the 3-2 sets.
And also the master of botching that fatality twice. Don't think we didn't see that, Storm.
Learn from this. Turn from this. If he messes up his fatalities at the Season 2 finals, I will go on the stage and strangle him.
I'll unplug his controller.
You will unplug his controller. I'll disconnect the console from the power socket.